All right, in Gurdon, people there are facing one hog of a problem. That's what I said. Wild pigs are rooting their way into the city, causing destruction to homes and other areas around town.
THV11's Maya Ellison took a trip down south to see the damage and how one homeowner is dealing with the pest problem.
Imagine this. You wake up one morning and you see that your yard is completely torn up. Well, that's the reality for some residents in Gurdon who have been dealing with the problem of feral hogs.
There have never been wild hogs in Gurdon, Arkansas.
Jerry Hawley is living through an inconvenience no one wants to have. 5 days ago, he noticed his yard was pulled apart by wild hogs.
I had minimal damage, a little bit up on the ditch edge and a very little down there in the other part of the yard. But as the days continue, they have done more damage, taking over a good portion of that backyard.
Hawley says he believes the hogs are finding their way into the yards of many due to clear cutting, dry weather, and prolific breeding, causing damage like this in front yards and even the local cemetery.
What they do is their front leg has basically one knuckle. They bend that knuckle down, lay that on the ground, and then they go down, and that's when they use their snout to do all their devastation, digging for grubs and roots and whatever they're looking for to feed on.
While Hawley works to clean up this pigsty, he's worried about one thing.
Problem is, we're afraid they're going to come back.
That's why the Arkansas Department of Agriculture has initiated the Feral Hog Eradication Task Force, aimed at providing Arkansans like Hawley with solutions to remove the public nuisance. Ryan Farney says the mistake many people make when dealing with wild hogs is getting in touch with the right people.
The first call that we want people to make is to USDA, and they will have somebody out as soon as possible to help set up a trap, and those services are free of charge.
Through the task force, the goal is to eradicate feral hogs, so towns like Gurdon are not left with the burden of costly damage and disturbances.
We need to do everything that we can to get rid of them so that we can conserve our natural resources and protect the native wildlife.
In Gurdon, Maya Ellison, THV11 News.